Mark's Gospel is the earliest surviving Gospel. Written around 70 A.D. in an unknown place by an anonymous writer, it has a rushed, breathless style due to 40 occurrences of immediately. Here are examples from Mark's first chapter. Immediately coming up out of the water, he saw the heavens opened, and the Spirit like a dove descending upon him. Immediately the Spirit drove him into the wilderness, and immediately after they left the synagogue, they entered the house of Simon. He took her by the hand, lifting her up, and immediately the fever left her. One might think Mark's Gospel, the earliest, would be the most straightforward account of the historical Jesus. But William Reed and other scholars show that Mark's account was heavily shaped by theological, not historical concerns. The messianic secret motif, unique to Mark, is a literary device that explains why the historical Jesus did not openly proclaim himself to be the Messiah, a reality known to some of Mark's aging readers. The other Gospels dropped the messianic secret device since they were for a later audience. Nobody was left to say, "I was young at that time, and Jesus never said he was the Messiah." But maybe the historical Jesus never thought of himself in that way at all. That could be why the historical Jesus did not call himself the Messiah, the problem Mark acknowledges. The Messiah status was granted to Jesus by followers after Jesus' death. The theologically loaded parts of Mark's Gospel are not in Mark's core stories, but in the framework, in the narrative transitions Mark provides. The Gospel writers passed along inherited material, but provided transitions from one story to the next, giving coherence and unity to the overall structure. The inherited stories about Jesus had circulated within Christian communities. The stories were altered to meet unique needs of each community. Stories might have the same formal features. For example, someone has a dreadful illness. Someone asks Jesus to heal. Jesus does it. The crowds are impressed. The specifics get changed.